Have you ever wondered if there is a better way to handle the ups and downs of daily life? Do you often find yourself wishing for more peace, fulfillment, or simplicity in your routine? It is common to seek a clearer path through the complexities of modern living, where every day feels like a new challenge to our patience and resolve. Yet, how often do we pause to consider that the answers might lie in ancient wisdom? But what if I told you there are proven methods to not only manage life's fluctuations more effectively, but also to enhance your overall well-being? By understanding and applying these 7 Stoic principles, you may find that achieving greater mindfulness, resilience, and ethical alignment is not only possible, but profoundly transformative. These principles guide us not merely in enduring life's challenges, but in thriving within them by cultivating virtues that contribute to lasting happiness. By embracing Stoic practices, you can profoundly alter how you face life's difficulties and how you appreciate its pleasures, crafting not just a life of mere survival, but one of deep and meaningful satisfaction. Number 1. Differentiating what is within our control. How often do we find ourselves agonizing over outcomes we cannot influence, or stressing about the actions of others? It is not just common, it is a human tendency that can lead to unnecessary frustration and wasted energy. Imagine the freedom of releasing yourself from the weight of the uncontrollable. The Stoics teach us that by focusing our efforts on our own thoughts, actions, and responses, we harness the power to shape our lives effectively. This principle isn't about resignation, but about recognizing where our power truly lies. Consider this: when you wake up to a rainy day that ruins your outdoor plans, do you lament the weather, something utterly beyond your reach? Or, do you adapt your plans, finding joy and opportunity in an unexpected change? The choice to adapt is under your control, and it is here that your power and freedom lie. By internalizing this distinction, you can redirect much of the energy spent on unchangeable external circumstances towards personal growth and improved reactions. This shift not only enhances your emotional well-being, but also elevates your interactions with others. People begin to perceive you as composed and proactive, rather than reactive and at the mercy of externalities. Number 2. Accepting suffering as part of life. Consider for a moment the adversities you've faced in your life. Each one, while perhaps painful, brought with it a chance to learn, to grow, and to emerge stronger. This is the essence of the Stoic approach, embracing life's challenges as opportunities to fortify our character and deepen our understanding of the world. Why then should we accept suffering as part of life? Because doing so allows us to transcend it. When we resist the reality of pain, we amplify its power over us. However, when we accept that suffering is a natural part of our journey, we can approach it with resilience and grace. This acceptance doesn't diminish the pain, but it prevents us from being overwhelmed by it. Moreover, embracing suffering as a component of life enriches our empathy and compassion. Understanding our own struggles helps us connect with the pain of others, fostering deeper relationships and a supportive community. It reminds us that we are not alone in our experiences, and this shared human condition can inspire us to help one another. In practical terms, start by observing your reactions to small discomforts and setbacks. How do you respond to a disrupted plan, a minor illness, or a critical comment? These daily irritants are your training ground. By applying a Stoic mindset, you learn to see them not as disruptions, but as moments to practice patience and perspective. Number 3. Living in accordance with nature. Think about the simplicity and efficiency with which nature operates. There is a rhythm and a purpose to the natural world that often eludes the hectic pace of modern human existence. By slowing down and observing nature, we can learn to cut through the noise of contemporary life and focus on what truly matters, cultivating virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. In practical terms, living according to nature involves making choices that are not only good for oneself, but also considerate of others and the environment. It means nurturing relationships, caring for our bodies with proper nutrition and exercise, and engaging in work that is meaningful and contributive to society. This rule calls us to reflect on our actions and lifestyle choices, asking whether they contribute to harmony or discord within the larger order of things. Moreover, this Stoic principle teaches us resilience. Just as nature endures through seasons and cycles, so too must we adapt to the ebbs and flows of human experience. By observing how nature thrives through change and renewal, we can learn to embrace our own transformations with grace and fortitude. Number 4. Developing self-discipline and self-sufficiency. Imagine living a life where your happiness is predominantly derived from your own actions and choices, rather than the possessions you own or the approval of others. This kind of independence is liberating. It shifts your locus of control inward, making you more robust against the ups and downs of life. Self-discipline, in the Stoic context, is about mastering our desires and emotions through reason. It's about choosing actions that align with our deepest values rather than succumbing to fleeting feelings or external pressures. Imagine how powerful you could be if you were not swayed by every distraction or discomfort that crossed your path. By cultivating self-discipline, you gain the ability to focus intensely on your goals and persist in your efforts, no matter the obstacles. Self-sufficiency complements this by encouraging a lifestyle of minimal dependence on external sources for satisfaction. This doesn't mean isolating oneself or rejecting society. Rather, it's about fostering an inner resilience that allows you to enjoy and appreciate life's pleasures without becoming enslaved by them. It's about finding contentment within yourself and your current circumstances. In practical terms, start by setting clear, personal goals and gradually implementing daily habits that support these ambitions. Whether it's rising earlier, exercising regularly, or dedicating time to study, each disciplined action you take strengthens your willpower and brings you closer to becoming the person you aspire to be. Furthermore, evaluate your dependencies. What comforts or conveniences could you live without? Challenge yourself to forego them periodically. This practice not only reinforces your self-discipline, but also deepens your appreciation for what you do have. Number 5. Practicing constant reflection. Consider the power of ending each day with a personal review. What did you do well? Where did you fall short of your ideals? How can you improve tomorrow? These questions are not meant to incite guilt or self-reproach, but to foster a constructive dialogue within oneself. Over time, this daily practice builds a profound level of self-knowledge and control, allowing you to make more conscious choices that reflect your true self. Moreover, constant reflection helps in developing a deeper sense of gratitude and acceptance. By reflecting on our experiences and the emotions they evoke, we can learn to appreciate life's complexities and better understand the transient nature of our feelings. This understanding can transform our perspective on life's challenges, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and self-improvement. To integrate this practice into your daily life, start by setting aside a few minutes each day for quiet reflection. Use a journal to document your thoughts, feelings, and the lessons learned. This record not only aids in reflection but also serves as a reminder of your progress over time. Number 6. Cultivating indifference towards the indifferent. In the Stoic view, many aspects of life, such as fame, wealth, and even the behavior of others, are considered indifferent. These are neither inherently good nor bad, and their presence or absence should not dictate our happiness or sense of self-worth. By adopting an attitude of indifference towards these externalities, we protect our inner peace and maintain our focus on our own actions and responses, which are within our control. Imagine how liberating it would be to truly internalize this concept. Instead of feeling frustration or resentment towards a rude remark or a missed opportunity, you could acknowledge these events without letting them disturb your equanimity. This does not mean you become passive. Instead, you respond with rationality and calm, choosing actions that align with your values and long-term objectives. Practicing this type of indifference requires a shift in perspective and deliberate training of the mind. Start by observing your reactions to minor annoyances or disruptions. Ask yourself, is my response here within my control? Is this truly important to my overall happiness and virtue? Gradually, you will begin to see that many disturbances are not worth the turmoil they often cause. Moreover, this practice enhances our relationships and personal integrity. When we stop placing undue importance on the indifferent actions of others or their opinions, we are better able to interact with them authentically and compassionately. We focus more on our own conduct and on being constructive, rather than being swayed by external judgments or situations that do not align with our core values. Number 7. Practicing kindness and social understanding. Kindness, according to Stoic philosophy, is not just a moral duty but a practical strategy for living a fulfilled life. By practicing kindness, we not only improve the lives of others, we enhance our own character and contribute to a more harmonious society. Imagine the ripple effect of a single act of kindness. It can alleviate tension, foster goodwill, and promote understanding across different backgrounds and perspectives. Social understanding extends this concept by urging us to see beyond our immediate judgments or biases. It involves striving to understand the circumstances and motivations of others before reacting. This doesn't mean condoning negative behavior, but rather approaching situations with a mindset geared towards resolution and mutual respect. Incorporating this rule into daily life can start with small, intentional actions. It can be as simple as offering a genuine compliment, listening attentively without preparing to respond, or showing patience in stressful situations. Each of these actions can significantly impact the atmosphere around you, making your social environment more positive and supportive. Moreover, practicing kindness and social understanding helps to build resilience. When we approach interactions with empathy, we are less likely to take negative responses personally and more likely to maintain our composure. This Stoic approach allows us to remain centered and calm, regardless of external circumstances. In embracing these 7 Stoic principles, we find a blueprint for a life of profound fulfillment and tranquility. These rules guide us not only in navigating the complexities and challenges of our daily existence, but also in achieving a deeper sense of contentment and purpose. Each principle offers a pathway to personal growth and emotional resilience, allowing us to build a life that is both meaningful and robust against the vicissitudes of fate. By committing to these practices, we enhance our ability to live in harmony with ourselves and others, fostering a life that is not only survivable but thrivable. This Stoic approach to life doesn't just prepare us to face the world as it is, it empowers us to shape the world as we believe it ought to be, filled with reason, virtue, and compassion. Let us then move forward with these teachings not merely as ideas to be contemplated, but as active, living practices to be woven into the fabric of our daily lives. As we embody these principles, we transform not only our own lives, but also contribute positively to the lives of those around us, promoting a wider culture of wisdom, patience, and dignity. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.